Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of my Hungarian Let's Play where we're in really good shape and we're doing a war here against the Ottoman Empire, show superiority war, holy war, and hoping to weaken him even further, take some cheeky land while we can. In other news, we have relations boost with the Russians, 25% by being in a war together, but he's sitting at 73 Liberty Desire. We still have plenty of time on our truce, 10 years. Hoping by the time that 10 years is up, we've paid off a lot of our debt and we're able to, just be all round more powerful, like have more force limit, etc. by the time that time comes around, and therefore have Liberty Desire on lockdown. So the Ottomans are making gains here against us, but keep in mind, Constantinople is not our capital. It's not like we're Byzantium. We've got plenty of fort level to our country, including Russia. Our fort level is extremely high. It's not the end of the world if these guys actually break through. I already have a fort myself, which means I can take land here. It's going to be predominantly about winning these wars, the battles rather, and that's what I'm going to try to do while he's a little bit not consolidated, while he's a little bit separate. I'll stick here and finish this off, I suppose. But things are going really, really well in the grand scheme of things. There's not really any issue at the moment. I open and close the game, and it seems to have reorganized a little bit of what's going on here. The biggest issue is that Bohemia could ninja the HRE throne here while we're fighting this war. But it would be unlucky, because I was 35 years old, so we shouldn't expect another vote anytime in the immediate future. And I'm pretty comfortable with the fact that we're going to be able to get Trier's vote here once we are at peace by just allying him. Just got a cheeky force religion on Luxembourg. Very nice. And the beautiful thing about forcing religion is that it converts the capital. Sitting at 3 stability, which is wonderful, which means we're going to abuse the heck out of the papal influence with whatever benefits us. And at the moment, that's probably tax modifier. So let's take that sweet, sweet money. I imagine 15% of our tax income is a lot. It looks like we gained over 2 ducats from that alone. Very nice. And we're continuing to make war score from winning battles, apparently, by the looks of things. Which is also very nice. Oh, this siege helps out here. So we can do force religion on him as well. Sucker. Take his money. Break the relations. Nice and profitable little war here. Mainz is about to throw away some of our war score if we don't aid him in time. We do have ticking war score, so let's make sure to keep on top of that. Our war exhaustion is quite up there, guys, but I decided to just screw it. Like, we're relatively stable. Just go while we can. It's pretty cheap for us to reduce it either way. I can just spend 100 Diplo right now and core up the land for a similar price. We're doing well on both Diplo and admin, but I think I will reduce my war exhaustion there for 100 Diplo, because we're going to take some land from the Ottomans, and I just want to keep on rolling here. Let's pay off a loan. 4 more loans to go. Operating, nice, stack wiping the Ottomans, they're beautiful. Operating on a small amount of force limit is certainly making our life nice and easy. Economy's looking in good shape while we hire advisors and everything. So that's an issue of the past. Now I can switch my focus. The question is, do we want to switch our focus to Diplo? To rush out the colonial ideas? Do we want to switch our focus to admin, because I plan to keep on expanding rapidly and coring everything up? Or do we want to keep it balanced. I'm actually not having the easiest time deciding. It's not the worst for it to be on military a little bit longer, as we are way behind here. We can catch up. The thing is, guys, I just want to keep on going, guys. I want to keep on going, ideally. I just want to keep on going. I don't want to slow down. If we have admin, I want to spend that admin coring land, right? So I'm tempted to focus my admin. I just want to keep on going. That's part of the reason I want to go into Africa. I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that the Protestant League will prevent me from starting an offensive war against the Ottomans before I can kind of break out of this theatre. And Africa is going to really help that. I am expanding towards the Iberian Peninsula, and if we can take over North Africa in the meantime, that's going to give us a lot of opportunity to expand while we eventually work our way to another theatre entirely, like by using our colonists or something like that. The Ottomans are just losing battles rather, left, right, and centre, making our life easy. His enthusiasm's dwindling more and more and more. I wonder if Sweden would convert that centre of trade. That would be religion. That would be good. Doesn't seem to have religious ideas, so he'd have a hard time doing it. Why don't we do a peace offer like that? Get war reparations and cash from Denmark. The more money, the better. It's been a long time since we've built any temples or anything inside our land, and I know full well that we have quite some locations where it is profitable to do exactly that. Okay. Very nice. Looking forward to taking some land here. Why don't we see if we can get onto Corfu? Nah. His forces, if they group up and go in together, are quite formidable. If our allies are just going to walk off, let's make sure to stay together. Prussia's in a golden era, making him that much more frightening, quite frankly. He was leading the league, but it looks like he's not doing it at the moment. Not at the moment. This is going to give us some more power projection, thank goodness. The only real source of power projection nowadays, guys, is the war against the Ottomans, and when they become invalid, we might have some trouble keeping it up. Nice. Let's consolidate our navy while the French are nearby to protect us with his formidable fleet. We're getting a lot of war score from Denmark. I might piece the Ottomans out using the war score from Denmark and not separate piece Denmark. I saw our war score just went up from like 27 to 33. That's quite considerable. Okay, losing more battles is just more war score for us and less enthusiasm for him. Now the printing press, how are we doing with that? It seems to have taken quite a while actually, it surprises me. It's just, even though it was just over here, spawned nearby, it's taken a while to even begin spreading to our country. Soon Bohemia and Austria are going to have accepted it, however, and that's going to make it very easy for us to accept, but not before we tech up our admin, our next admin. Alrighty, that looks like a pretty good peace offer. 77% overextension. I'm happy with that. let's not take the money. It's not even worth the war score truce. A lot of it will go to our allies. Wow, beautiful. How satisfying is that? Big chunk out of the Ottomans like it's no big deal. And I'm going to try, hopefully if we continue to prosper going into the future here, I'm going to try and let's just delete these forts. Try to start maintaining a nice navy myself, so that we can bully the Ottomans around rather than vice versa. And yeah, these transports we got started help us move 22 stack over to Tunis, which is what we're going to do as soon as we finish this war against Aragon. Speaking of the war against Aragon, let's go get it started. Go, 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 go. I'm hoping that by the time we core this up, I can core that out. And our crystal expansion is not that bad out here in the west, although it is fairly bad. Make some claims casually on the Ottoman Empire. And Aragon, how are we looking? Our mission is to take Bari. But let's try to get Sicily as well. Sicily is a nice area I'd like to state up in the Genoa trading region when we have the monarch points available. What's going on here? A trait? Nice little cheeky trait. We plan to be at war a lot, so I'll take that trait. Yep, and we're making money just casually. Life's profitable, and hopefully it will be more profitable here as we begin to take some of Aragon's influence in this region. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Let's look at our Liberty Czar here. 87. Yeah. Wait, why am I not improving relations? Should be improving relations. I guess it was maxed out. Wow. Okay. That's a little bit disconcerting. We've still got plenty of time. 9 years. We're going to be just fine. Here we go. So I plan to go into Aragon, but then also Tunis. Soon after that, we're going to go into Tunis. Tunis looks really weak and vulnerable. And with our religious ideas, as long as we keep one stack out there to stabilize, we should be good to go. Now, promote a culture is really cool. That's what I like to see. I would actually promote Turkish as we begin to expand out there. That's a really powerful culture group. But let's begin. Yeah, okay. I'll maintain my relations here, I guess, but I'll just remember to bring that back if I'm looking for a diplomat. So this is going to be a really easy ticking war score. He's got no allies. He's so weak. Awesome. Easy life, easy money. It's going to be a really easy war. Just a matter of time. And we got plenty of time. I am going to have one stack kind of out of commission when we do begin a colony in. That's what I was wondering would happen. Like, when would that happen? These guys would be fighting among themselves. It's finally got there. I guess the Ottomans have realized they're never going to expand into Europe. And it's time to... Beggars can't be choosers. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to have to keep one stack out here to stabilize this region. So we have to keep that in mind. We're going to be operating with like kind of one stack unless we want to make more for a period of time. We're second in score, guys, and we're the most influential great power. We're the #1 great power. Sick. I love it. Okay, we can lose stability and inflation or gain 3 inflation. We're at 3 stability. That's alright. Lose some inflation there, that's nice. Feels good, man. So we got ticking war score. And that fort is going to give us some more score, obviously. We might just have to... Well, we want quite some war score, though, don't we? I think the solution is just going to be access through France, because we have access through the whole empire. We'll just go out there and bash him, eh? How many troops does he have? Nothing compared to us. Let's go. Just go brutalize the Aragonese, stand on his capital. Easy game. Oh, nice. Infantry combat ability, 10% on this military leader. That's pretty good. Can almost take up. I'm going to focus my Diplo, guys. That's my decision. Hope I don't regret it. We're going to focus our Diplo to smash out the colonial ideas. The thing is, as much as I want to spend my admin efficiently, we've been doing it nicely. We've been doing it nicely, just with the advisor, the power projection, etc. So I imagine, because we haven't been focusing it, I imagine that's going to be the case. Yeah. We could technically vassalize Tunis and then reconquest. Or we could fully annex him and then release him. But because of, I would probably do that, except for the fact that we have the Liberty Desire situation, which is going to prevent me from doing that. So it looks like Castile is trying to capitalize on Aragon while we're bashing him around. Even though Castile's obviously weaker, he's gone in for the attack against him. And only now was Bohemia considered a great power. I'm surprised he wasn't already. Yeah, considering he's got a lot of reconquest and is Reconquest CB, if he does manage to win that we could see Castile return a little bit to kind of some glory. Although I suppose after Castile we'll be turning our sights towards him. He's got exploration and expansion. I wonder if he's actually managed to colonize anything. He didn't discover the New World for the longest time, so if he has any colonies at all, I imagine they're not very good. We could keep him as like a sort of perma-vassal to colonize some of the New World as a small subject. That would be an interesting idea. Maybe we should try subjugate Portugal and Castile, let them colonize a large area. Obviously, I'm thinking down the line a little bit. And then integrate them and inherit their colonies. Okay. Now, how much war score are we going to need? I want something like this, but we got to watch our aggressive expansion. That's a lot of aggressive expansion, dude. Damn. Looks like too much. Yep, Austria. That's way too much. Okay. Man, unfortunately, looks like we're just going to have to take something like this. I might throw a diplomat in Tuscany to keep him out. Taking fewer than I would like. Well, hang on. I have to consider... I need to make claims on Tunis. So... I'm taking that province. That gives us plenty to claim. And then one province in here. One of these two would be good. Is that what we chose? No, it's not what we chose. I could claim these three, including his capital. His capital is his best province. That's fine. Claim these three, including his capital, which is by far his best province. What is this guy's tech? He's at 12, just like us. We're about to hit tech 13. Alright. Yeah, it costs a lot of aggressive expansion, man, to go into these Catholics, unfortunately. Just keep Bohemia happy with a royal marriage there. Take inflation and interest per annum from the Pope. Very important, obviously, especially while we have loans. Spend some of our thingamabobs, binary work. with the Ottoman Empire. And I guess I'll walk out here, because these rebels are due much sooner than the Italian rebels. Let's walk out there ready to stabilize. Cool. Capital's almost fallen. There we go. He should be done. Alrighty. Tunis is Tuscany is no longer in the coalition because of the relations boost. I'm going to boost autonomy there, so I don't have to worry about it. We're massively overextended because I'm a noob and I didn't even realize, but not for long. Make Trier vote for us gives us 1 Diplo reputation. Yes, please. Let's have a look here. Got him, coach. Nice. 3 votes there. Looking good. Scotland joined the Catholic League. Don't worry, guys. We've got Scotland. The Highlanders. We're going to be fine. It's funny that Scotland exists as a 1 province minor in a non-Scottish province. Beautiful. Got him, coach. Now, there are some Catholics, such as this guy, that we enforce religion on in the Protestant League. Protestantism does not look that hot overall, guys. It's mostly in the Empire, like I've said before. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, and our guy was discovered in Tunis. Damn it. Let's just make sure to get his capital claimed. Now, which one is the best? 14. 14 in biz. Alright, there we go. That will do. So, in a moment here, he doesn't have any allies. We'll declare a war on him. Take some land, but let's first get our overextension down. Now Russia's at 80%. Keep in mind, guys, this overextension, he doesn't appreciate it. We could get a Diplo reputation advisor in the future. How long is our truce here? 7 years. 7 years. I can make him happy with this. I wanted to help his economy out a little bit. If we look at payoff debt, he's got no debt. Okay, let's do this. Reduce his liberties at the cost of his money. There we go, 60. That looks much more manageable in 7 years, doesn't it? So I think we're going to be just fine. Hopefully. Yay, that's what I was looking for. Instantly declare on this before... I mentioned that in a previous episode. Before he makes any friends. And we're going to take a cheeky little bit of cash here. Whatever he has. War operations, but more importantly, we'll convert him. We want to be Catholics around here, mate. Great Britain is no longer a valid rival. Wow. Wow. Feels a little bit awkward, though. Running out of rival options means potentially running out of prestige, power projection. Okay, we're up to 14% in Genoa, and that's before we sort of state that up and everything. Just about to take the exploration ideas. Nice. Got him. Let's try to stay exiled through Austria so that I don't have to get access over there to the Balkans where our rebels are coming along. Thank goodness for that. I think now we're no longer over 100% overextension, which means these rebel factions won't be quite so large, thank goodness. Albania, Byzantium, Kazani, that's in Russia. Okay, we should be good. A lot of Greek and various different kinds of Greeks trying to rebel. But a lot of them are separate, like Achia, Moria, different factions. Yep, so we're just going to chill a little bit here. I'm going to take this and begin with the colonial ideas, see what we can do. I'm actually looking forward to it. Let's take 10% tax, that's good. Alright, I need some light ships so we can explore around by hiring an explorer. I'm actually really genuinely interested, guys, to see what the New World looks like. And 1572, not that late in general. Like, by this time, there's usually, you know, some prosperity to be had by colonizing. So, we're going to hire an explorer, obviously, but I'm waiting for the dude. Yeah, so we're from here, so I should expect to have pretty fairly good distance. Like, we should be able to colonize Brazil and all that for sure. Interesting to see what's going on out there. I would fully commit to a Brazilian colony for sure, but definitely a Caribbean if they're available. I'm interested to see what's going on out there. Looks like Aragon, yeah. Castile was hoping to wreck Aragon while we wrecked them, and poor guy, didn't work out for him. Aragon continues to expand Areno. Poor guy. We've still got 3 votes. Mainz is killing it. Cologne's killing it. And then Trier is pretty solid. So again, there's 4 electors. But as long as these 2 don't vote for Bohemia, we've got this on lockdown. Good stuff. Feel good about that. Tell me your thoughts, guys, in the comments. Are we making a good pace for a one tag world conquest? I never have done a one tag world conquest in my life. I kind of feel like the Russian PU is just fantastic because you can see he's creeping his way out to Asia, and by the time we integrate him, we're just going to have so many positions to just attack. We're going to be have opportunities through the wazoo. And my next idea group after this is going to be admin. And I'm basically going for the coring cost reduction, but that's about it. You know, in the meantime, that's about it. If there was a stage where I was like, wow, I've got so much admin, I would definitely spend it, you know, continuing, because the stuff is so good out here. The mercs are going to help us, but the number of states, everything. But I'll basically stop at the coring cost if we have opportunity to spend our admin coring up land instead. And then after that, we're just going to be taking military ideas, essentially. Nothing but military ideas. Going to be going for defensive and quality, most likely, because it's all about that army tradition. With the Black Army and the aristocratic decay reduction, we're going to have like the best army tradition stats that I think I've ever had, ever. I guess, to be fair, we don't have it from our national ideas, right? Whereas like Prussia or Russia does. So to be fair, yeah, it's still going to be better. Lol. I was going to say it's going to be on par, but no, it's not. It's going to be better because we went full retard and we took aristocratic as well as we have the Black Army. So essentially we do have it from ideas, like being Hungary. That's sweet. I love it. What is this called? Grid. Claim grid. That's not grid, that's Crete. Didn't you know? Get it right, you fool. We're going to have papal influence coming out of our ears going into the future, because we're going to be converting like a champion. And I guess let's look at Diplo. Yeah. Yes, this is something I wanted to do. If we're rushing this down, let's try to get 150 Diplo. So I can get take it up to 54. That gives us 15 influence. So how long does that give us? It's 10 years. 10 years of global settler. I'll probably do that. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make much use of the global settler increase, just for our one colony, which won't go down for a little while. So if we do that, that's 15, which puts us at 59, and then we just need 20. Could hire an admiral for 20. That's 10. Yep, I think we'll just hire an admiral. Okay. Grant New World Charter. Get a free admiral. 150 Diplo. Heck yeah. Oh, Russia's so happy with us. Woohoo, that looks great. Fantastic. And we've got plenty of leaders to spare. Cheeky free admiral there. A little bit better than our previous one. Navy tradition is pretty pathetic still, but we'll work on it. Alrighty, cool. So coming up in the next episode, guys, we're going to go in against Lithuania and probably Tunis as well. But at the moment, I'm worrying about a bit of stabilization. There's no hurry, as we've got no admin to spend. So there's no hurry to, just rush straight into it. But let's look at Lithuania. Yeah, he's no longer allied to Sweden, which is what's important. Really easy war out here to take some cheap land, which can all be added to the empire in the future. Things are going really well. Loving it. Hope you guys are too. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.